Am I audible now? Deepak, am I audible?
Yes, I can hear you.
So, Deepak, I'm sure most of us has a lot of queries, but one thing I would like to ask you: how do you see this pandemic as an opportunity or as a challenge? What is your view on this?
Uh, I will just give a very small example to answer your question. So back 1 year back, people started losing their jobs, and it was a very tough time for people to survive in. I never gave up. I never gave up. I indulged myself into other operations. I left L&D. I helped marketing. I help HR because I'm very good in organizing interviews and all. So my all friends were thinking, like even my sisters and my mom and everyone, that now he's gonna come back, and it's really a tough time. How? Because hotels are gonna be closed. What I will say is, I always believe in one thing, because first of all, I would say that I believe in God, and I'm sure that you all will be believing in. I start my day by worshiping for around 10-15 minutes. So what I have learned from my mom and dad is, whatever God does has a reason for that. And I really had some tough time wherein I lost my friends, my best friend's mom. I lost it. And he's my IT manager. He's in India. He's stuck completely. He was also totally sad, but finally he's okay. He's ready to come back to Dubai. So what I will say is, for me, it's an opportunity because number one, if pandemic would not have come, I would not have done so many guest lectures with some amazing colleges. I built up my rapport with a lot of colleges. Number two, when my performance appraisal was happening, sir, so my boss says that your actual strength was shown in pandemic only, and I was shocked. They says that Deepak has a good experience and Deepak is from very nice college, but actually we saw that as a great human being, you came up in pandemic. So what happened? Accommodation is shifting, so I used to go and help them because people have a lot of luggages when you go out of country. And trust me, when you are shifting a girls' hostel, especially, oh my God, one girls have around more than 15 to 20 bags. 5 girls is equal to one truck. So that experience I had, I used to assist everyone, everywhere, my hands in cafeteria, my hands in restaurant if it's busy. So I believe that was one of the opportunity for me to learn operations also, and to prove myself that I'm not only suited booted L&D manager, but when it comes on shop floor, I'm always ready to give you guys support from all the ends. And literally it was very great opportunity for me, and that led me. I was the manager of quarter 2021. Only my effort of pandemic, I don't think I would have got this. I was a runner up for the manager of the quarter 2021 for Movenpick Borough.
Wow,
Yeah.
excellent, excellent.
So I
So,
think that was all the effort paid.
very well, very well. So, Deepak, you know, what I feel, pandemic is always, taught us a lot of things.
Yes.
So, pandemic is the one, we learn how to come together and how to grow ourselves, and that's the reason we all are, come up with this.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Deepak, I'm sure today is an off day. I can understand. I'm taking you.
No, that's okay, sir. That's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Excellent. So, Deepak, what do you feel? What is the future growth for hospitality students, especially those who are culinary aspirants and hospitality students? आपको क्या लगता है कि आगे जाके growth कैसा होगा hospitality culinary students के लिए?
First of all, I will say that hospitality students, this is one of the course which gives you a vast opportunity in all the segments. You'd like to join retail industry. So when I say retail industry, I'm talking about all the marts which are coming up. Let's say Reliance Trends, let's say Walmart, let's say Big Bazaar. Like, you go on a very reputed label and you manage those things. Why you get through that, I will tell you in my next part of the answer. Then you can easily go through aviations. Again, I will tell you why in my next part of answer. You can easily go masters, and you can join. First of all, if you join hotel management, be very clear that nowadays the recruitment segment have got changed. Even if we need a person in sales or finance, we are not looking for an MBA graduate. We are looking for a person who is hotel management, because he knows the product. So if I get a person from IIM, will he be able to sell my room? Will he be
Yes.
able to know what is a la carte, what is table d'hôte, what is mise à plat, what is mise à scène? He might not understand the technicalities. So it's literally a great course, I would say, and it gives enormous opportunity into aviations, into retail industries, into hospitalities. You can have your own venture, like you can be an entrepreneur. What people are doing, I had a colleague. Her name is okay. I will not take her name. She's from Punjab. She joined under me only. She was my intern, and then she did 2 years training, not training as a job in La Meridian, Jaipur. She's married, she has her own pastry shop, and I was talking to her and she makes good money out of it. She has a very small business. All the neighbors knows that you get a very delicious cake out there, so everybody orders, and she says that, sir, thank you so much, I'm sitting home and I'm earning. This is what industry teaches us. If you want to go in training, like you spend some time into operations, join training and quality, work in HR department, and you can do HR in freelancing. You can be a freelancer trainer. Like there is no limit to it. My part two of this answer is why people prefer people from hospitality. Not only that, even ITs. I got offer from nice IT companies in Gurgaon to work as a training manager for them, but basically I'm very foodie. Just let you know, I don't eat much, but I'm literally foodie, and this food and drinks never keeps me apart from hotel industry, because that's the one thing I'm very much connected. Very happening industry. Every time you, I don't know about you guys, but I am a person who spent a lot of money in taking care of myself. So what happens is I want to be in the 5-star hotel all the time. So when my office is neat, and when I feel like a little bit stressed or something, I just go to the lobby, have a nice coffee, Movenpick coffee. I work for Movenpick brand, which is an amazing brand to work with. So yeah, definitely these are the reason. And last but not the least, this is the only industry in the world which teaches you P2P, and that you have to note down. P2P is power to please. So only industry, in my house there are engineers, there are people in Air Force. My dad himself is a retired from Major, Subedar Major. And when I start talking, trust me, people listen to me. I don't know why. I don't have so much qualification in myself, but trust me, this industry itself taught a lot to me, that I'm so obliged to it. I wasn't so good at talking that I'm talking in front of you. I wasn't so much a person who can create something and who can address to someone. I wasn't good at these things. But yeah, gradually interest got developed, and I wanted to develop people. And those all things brought me, and I know how to make someone happy. And this is what I learned from the industry. I'm sure you all are gonna learn the same as well. So the power to please, if you can make your customer happy, which we call in hospitality customers as guests, if you can make them happy, is they are money. Customer is the money. You make them happy, they will come back, they'll bring more money. And that's why people prefer from hospitality background. And after this course, what you guys will be doing is bachelor's or graduation, right? After that, you can do your master's, and I did not forget, after this pandemic, the only industry, I'm sharing this based on my experience and based on books that I go through, the news that I go through. I can prove you also, if you have question based on that. This is the only industry after 2 years gonna hype a lot. This will, like, people will be literally cribbing for employees in hospitality, because a lot of hotels are opening up, and people haven't traveled since so much time. People haven't done weddings, meetings, events, and they are literally kind of thinking when this thing's gonna be over. Especially in our India, people loves to spend money. Okay, so even our clientele, we are only looking for when the market will open. We get a lot of business from India as well.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying, that there is no limit to it.
Yes, very true. And I'm glad that you shared it. See, we have the candidates from various fields, and of course, we have from the hotel also. See, सबको एक ही बोलना चाहता हूँ कि sky is the limit in this industry. This industry will grow for sure, and this is a time when you really think about to grow. And as I said, Dubai, you are in Dubai, so business is there, but you have to think beyond manner, and it's very much important, especially in in this time, develop your skills. That's actually which I want to, I really want to emphasize on it.
Yeah.
Okay, Deepak, next question I would like to ask you, what are the basic skills required to be perfect hotelier? What do you think about, what's
But first
important
of
for
all,
you?
I will say that I am not a perfect hotelier. I'm still learning, and I think I have just started because when I meet, I just now I have my new boss.
Yeah.
I'm happy to introduce my boss. Her name is Abigail Kingsley. And when I met her and when I started talking to her, and then I realized sometime that no, Mr. Kumar, you have a lot to go. You have a lot to learn. So basically,
Deepak, I'm sorry, sorry, just interfering. Can we mute yourself? Mr. Dinesh Singh Negi, can you mute yourself, please? I would request this one guest, Mr. Dinesh Singh Negi, can you mute yourself, please? Okay. All yours, Dinesh.
So better to give an example, because I always give my example. I don't believe in giving example of someone or making a story out of it. So I will tell you one thing. When I joined in college, I got a little bit demoralized because I could see people from Delhi, from Bombay, metro cities. Me belong to Bihar. You guys know that we do not get so great platform to start ourselves. Was like, oh my god, what to do? But the only benefit I had is like my dad was in army and we got a lot of opportunity to stay with him. But still my English was not that good. That's the theory, that's the conclusion. I was good in mathematics, I was good in physics, because in our state everybody wants to be engineer, doctor, if not IAS. If you don't do three of it, you are nothing. Okay, so what to do? I have to enhance my English because I wanted to be a perfect hotelier. I wanted to do something in this field. So I joined McDonald's as a part-time. So every 2 hours, I used to go McDonald's. I used to get nice burgers also. As I told you, I'm foodie. At the same time, I'm fitness freak too. So I used to spend time. Basically, my motto was not to spend time there, but to interact with people. And I was in Hyderabad, so mostly people don't know much Hindi as well there. So you can speak in English. Basically, I wanted to build up my confidence. That was my first year. Second year, I went for my training. I did my training from Leela Hotels, Bangalore. So there I started talking to people in broken language. Some people used to make fun out of it, but some used to understand, okay, he's trying at least. So never make fun of someone, because when you start making, few people give up. But I never gave up, but few people give up. They are shy and they feel bad. But we should encourage rather, discouraging someone. And when you do good things, somebody is noticing from the top. Remember that good things will happen with you. And in Dubai, I stuck with so many things. COVID, before COVID, my mom got major heart surgery. Inshallah, she's absolutely well. And what not happened with me to leave this job? But I never give up, and I'm here. I'm literally doing bountiful in every aspects, and I'm expecting my next level in my next year to up my game. So yeah, talking about again the skill, as I told you, communication skill. You have so much of talents in operations. You will see people, very experienced people, but then you see a young guy who is the manager for the entire operation. It's not that he has so much experience, but it's that he knows how to do things. He knows how to get things done. When you don't talk, when you don't express, you cannot manage people, you cannot handle people. So people management is important. Few people are aggressive, few people are emotional. If you like just a small example, I came here and I met a girl. It was my third day, and I tell, excuse me, madam, why didn't you comb your hair properly? And she was a girl. Guess what? She started crying, and I was afraid. I was like, oh my god, I didn't do anything wrong. And then I realized that back in India, I was handling one nationality. I'm from India, so I know how to handle Indians. But when it came here in Dubai, I'm handling more than 20 nationalities at the moment. So everyone reacts differently. So yeah, that was like, so what you require, the first and very important thing that you require is communication skill.
Very important.
And how you can enhance it, there is a huge module, but I can give you 3 tips on that. Read more, read loudly, and record your voice. Yeah, I still do that. Can you imagine? Because let me tell you very frank, I'm not happy with my English, not at all. Okay, because I'm trying harder. I'm trying to make my own videos. I listen to them, I crop them. One video which you see me on my YouTube or wherever, I make them, I try them to try them around more than 50 times to give my best. So yeah, I'm trying still harder. The more you talk, the more vocabs that you collaborate together, and then read more, listen more, and speak more. These are three tips that I can give you to enhance your communication. If you're good at talking, ladies and gentlemen out here, you can get through any job. Again, it's not about English. Communication is not about English. I told you, read more, listen more. It means your listening skill has to be really, really nice. And read more, listen more, and speak more. Don't hesitate. If you will hesitate, then your coming years will start hesitating with you. Your success will start hesitating with you. So communication skill is very important to be a perfect hotelier. Your neatness, I don't know, few people don't agree, it's little of controversy part, but I believe that how you maintain yourself, starting from your hairstyle to your face to your dressing sense to your fitness. Like, I don't believe in looking bulky, or with no offense out here, but I still remember, sir, I had my third year and I had to give my first interviews. So I saw a video how to look confident. So there is a guy, very, very normal guy, who made a video that every day you take 5 push-ups and 20 sit-ups. Then you look confident. You like, and when I started doing that, it became kind of habit. And seriously, in the campus with all the tie and everything, I'm walking straight, and these things gives an impression. It's a first impression. So maintain yourself, guys. Yeah, I'm not very smart, but I always try myself to make myself look smarter with all my things that I do. And this is good thing, right? Even you can, that's why hotel people easily get through sales jobs, because they know how to dress up themselves and how to communicate. So
Very
yeah, we again, let's conclude. What we talk about is communication is very, very important. It's not about your English is good, but it's about your accent. You should not carry your mother tongue influence, which is MTI. You should get rid out of it. Then you speak more. Speak to, like I used to speak to my dad and my brother. Still, English is a kind of first language, but it's not that then you forget Hindi. It's our Matri Bhasha, it's our mother language. And I always believe in my culture, because I believe that we are the best. India is the best in every aspect. So yeah, communication is important. Your grooming of yourself, how you groom yourself. I have seen some sessions has been already organized on grooming. Everything, like I'm in room, I have no work, trust me, I have no work. I could have done my session without even groom myself in my room, but then I don't feel confident. Like, I took around 10-15 minutes and I look at myself into the mirror, I took a nice bath, I prepared myself. These things are part of hospitality, because you never know who will go where, and which area you're gonna work in sales, you're gonna work in training, you're gonna work in F&B service. You yourself, you guys would have been 5-star hotels. So yeah, very important. These skills are really, really very important. But for you in college, start learning communication skills and start learning, I think, grooming yourself. And confidence will come from knowledge and your fitness. Your body also talks sometimes. So fitness means yoga. I mean, you have to do yoga, meditation, just to have control on yourself. Just to have peace of mind, because when you join the industry, you have multiple things to be done at the same time. So you really need a peace of mind. So yeah, these are the things I can say, sir. If I'm missing something, you can ask me in a question.
Yes, of course, of course. Well said, Deepak. I'm really glad that you shared it. See, that's what it's important, especially for the young generation who is watching. And of course, we have Deepak. Just to share with you, we have the team of Comfort in Tulip Heights, Bathinda also. So they were also looking. We have the head of departments of the hotel, and of course the experts, and they're privileged to listen to you. We have students who listening also, and of course Punjab is full of culture and full of
exactly. Wow, I'm seriously food. Punjab is very popular for food, very popular for festivals, right? Yeah, so exactly, we should focus on all those cultures, traditions. And first of all, my regards and namaste to all the people out here from hotel industry, the HODs. Thank you so much for taking out your time and listening to me. Thanks a lot.
Yes. In fact, just to share with you, you shared a very valid point. See, very much important for the hospitality students. उनके लिए बहुत important है, because I'm speaking in the English both. उनके लिए सबसे
important. If you want me, I can speak in Hindi as well.
Yes, of course, because language should not be barrier.
Yes.
So very important that I have seen सबसे important है कि हम अपने आप को grow करें, especially in the communication skills. And important is during this time हमारे लिए important है कि हमें positive attitude के साथ काम करना है. That's actually important. And as you said, your grooming is the one which actually makes you different. And of course, kitne bhi degree le le doesn't make a difference. What makes a difference is how you present yourself, right?
Yeah. I can add here, there is you guys know Dior perfume, Dior. Must be knowing. It's a very, 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 very famous brand of perfume. So Christiana Dior is the founder of Dior perfumes. So there is a very famous says by Christiana. She says that your great makeup, your handsome personality, your wonderful clothes will never go up without a nice smile. So smile also plays a vital role. As I told you that even in tough times, don't forget to smile, because smiling is viral. If you smile, other person smiles.
Very important. Now, Deepak, of course, we have the team of Comfort in Tulip Arts Bathinda also. क्या कहना चाहेंगे उनसे, आपकी आगे फ्यूचर कैसा है हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री का, स्पेशली there's a time where lot of changes been happening as far as operation is concerned. काफी कुछ changes हो रहे हैं, and of course what I feel अभी हमें we have to change our thoughts also, of course, as far as operation is concerned. What is your view on this?
सर मैं ये बोलूंगा कि आई विल टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ माय होटल. अभी जो गेस्ट आ रहे हैं उनकी एक्सपेक्टेशन और ज्यादा होते जा रही है. ओके, तो व्हाट वी नीड टू फोकस इज पर्सनलाइजेशन. अगर कोई भी गेस्ट आता है तो उसका प्रेफरेंस याद करके रखना. रिपीट बिजनेस विल प्ले अ वाइटल रोल इन द इंडस्ट्री इन द कमिंग फ्यूचर. हम लोग वो सेम बिजनेस को कैरी करना पड़ेगा. विल हैव टू कैच होल्ड द सेम बिजनेस. कोई भी एक गेस्ट आया उसको इतना खुश करके भेजना है. They all are department heads and I'm sure that they are in touch with guests. Any groups is coming, any guest is coming, we have to speak to the host and we have to deliver the best out of best so that that guest comes. After the pandemic, let me tell you that people are becoming more demanding and they are looking after a lot of safety norms.
Yes.
Safety norms, as in your hotel, as I can see chef is also joining us.
Yes.
We have to literally maintain the hygiene standards everywhere in the hotel. So I'm sure that you must be knowing about HACCP. So HACCP awareness station for colleagues, hygiene trainings for our staff, doing HACCP audits, ensuring that the chillers, the freezers out there, everything is there. So I'm talking on that because after pandemic, people are becoming more focused towards their safety and concerns. Pest controls, proper pest treatments, and by department heads, mystery audit of rooms. So this is how you can maintain your quality, you can uplift your quality. By mistake, when I start talking, I always come on quality because my department is to maintain quality, right? And be very, very serious about social media comments. I'm sure guests will be talking on TripAdvisor, Booking.com, or Google about the hotel, right, sir? Or Zomato.
Yes, of course. All the platforms, yes.
Yes, all those platforms brings in a lot of business. If we go, yesterday I went for boating, so I joined Oberoi's boating. So it's always my favorite. Back from India, I did one time in Kochi from Oberoi's. They have luxury cruises. So when I went first, I saw in Zomato and Google their feedback. So other cruises were like 3.2, 3.4, and they were like 4.7. And I was like, let's go for it, guys. Let's go for it. A little expensive, but I'm sure it's better for us, for safety, for food, for hygiene, all the stuff. Yeah, so modern industry which is coming, I will say that it's mostly focusing on safety. Repeat business will be a game player in the industry.
Very important, very important.
So we focus on our guests so much that they come back again.
Very important. Excellent. Deepak, another thing which I'd like to ask you, I'm sure, just share your experience of your journey from your hotel management graduation till now. What are the tips you want to give it to the budding hoteliers? Kya tips हैं उनको देना चाहते हैं कि our program is more skill based program, our program is more practical oriented program. Just to share with you, our one of the best, we're tied up with STMI Switzerland, one of the best institute in the world.
Yeah.
And of course, MIHM is giving a platform where they can do practical training. It's more practical based rather than just theory and all.
That's nice,
So,
actually. Yeah. This reminds me,
so
Presidency College, Bangalore. Sorry for taking
yes,
the same concept they also had. They had a 5-star hotel and then they had a college.
yes.
So they are lucky to have such concepts.
So
Yeah.
this is now in Bathinda. So Bathinda is fortunate to have a campus which is attached to the hotel. So of course, so what is your journey starting from your hotel management till now? What is your, I'm sure everyone has ups and downs. What
Yes,
is your
I
view?
had ups and downs also. Yeah.
What is your view?
Okay, when you do hotel management or when you choose a career, there are two things. Don't get emotional. Don't get emotional. I have been emotional in my life once. So I have a best friend. She is in Bangalore. She settled in Bangalore. She says, Deepak, you got emotional one time, but when you are getting emotional second time, think, because this time I'm not going to advise. So anyways, so don't get emotional. So why don't get emotional? There are two things. One is passion and one is hobby. So ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, if something is your hobby, don't make that career. I have seen guys, they are so good at kitchen, but it's just that they like suit, boot and tie, they are in front office. I have seen people, they are so good in cleaning, maintaining, eye for details and other things, but they are in operations. Why? You know what? I get service charge, I get tips, but he's not enjoying or she's not enjoying the work at all. What you enjoy, do it. If you don't do what you enjoy, I enjoy teaching. It's my off day, but I'm happily talking to you guys. I can do that whole day. It means I enjoy that. I never get bored. If there is a pandemic, I lose my job, I can do a work as a teacher. I love that much teaching, that much extent. I have done my sessions, English teaching and all stuff during the Corona also. So when I joined the hospitality, people were teasing me, bullying me. I always give that example because it may happen with you guys also, because I came from a very small place, not city, you can say town. I came from a very small town, and that time I was in Agartala, Tripuram. I was with my dad, but like the childhood started from Shillong, and then my dad was posted to Aurangabad. So we had to come back to Bihar. So around 6-8 years, definitely you will have your accents, everything. People used to tease, bullies. People used to laugh also. Ha ha ha. He's saying that he will work in HR. Oh my God, so funny, Deepak. But I never gave up. So in the third year, I made myself so strong that people from metro cities, they have a kind of fear sitting with me in the group discussion. Yes. They used to think, अरे यार ये इसके साथ बैठने पे तो इसका selection हो ही जाएगा, दूसरे group में बैठते हैं. That kind of image I built. After that, I was selected as a management trainee program by Intercontinental Hotel. I joined in housekeeping. Housekeeping is not easy. I started 1 year. I completed my program based on my communication skill and my connection with guests, my social media comments, my GM recommended, and I myself showed interest to move to front office. Then again, back to basic. I don't know front office. It took me around 6 months. I did night shift, day shift. I learned everything. So yeah, after that, it was around 2 years. And now I thought I want to work in HR. Can you imagine? It's totally not a balanced career at that point. And how old I was, 20 years old. In 20 years old, I'm a housekeeping executive. Now I am trying to become a front office executive because on same position, same hotel. So I applied for not a great chain, but a wonderful hotel, I will say. And thanks to that hotel company who made me what I'm here, they have a huge support is Sayaji Hotels and Barbecue Nations. No hotels are small, let me tell you. I learned a lot. There were some brilliant leaders out there in L&D and HR. I was a part of pre-opening hotel in Kolhapur, Sayaji with you must be knowing DY Patil. So it used to be a hotel of DY Patil still now. And we used to manage that, Sayaji. Okay, I worked there and I learned training. What is training? That was my first hotel to do experiments. People were praising, they were clapping, and I was like, oh my God, so this is what I'm made for, and I'm enjoying that, okay? Okay, then my luck brought me to the Pink City, which is one of my favorite spot in India. to settle in my life is Jaipur. I love that place. So I was in Jaipur. I was 4 years in Jaipur. I started my career as a training executive. After 1.5 years, I was promoted as an assistant training manager. After 1.5 years, I was promoted as a training manager. And with all God grace, at the age of 26 years, I guess, I was the youngest training manager in the 5-star hotel in Jaipur that year, 2018. And then I was like, I used to come on even sometime off day, and I used to take briefing of casual people, because when you have bulk booking, you have casuals. Your employees are groomed, but who will be responsible for casuals? Any small thing happens, training is responsible. So I used to come, I used to give them comb, shoe polish, everything, and ensure that they all are shining, okay? Because they are representing my hotel for the bulk events. And then I used to send pictures to my boss, and unfortunately, she's no more with us. This is one of the saddest part of my life. I became weak when I came to Dubai. I thought there were a lot of things I told you when I came to Dubai happened with me, but I never gave up. I came to Dubai and I got to know that she was one of my huge contact and like my godfather in the industry, which I really lost. So yeah, she used to tell me, Deepak, you will go very far. So, that time I used to show that to my friends, my boss says that I will go very far. And I was young. I used to get excited. I'm talking when I was like 23, 24. See, ma'am has given me this comment. So my friends used to say, she's just saying like that. Let me tell you, she wants you to come on off day and work. So she's motivating you. But those things never distracted me. So when I used to come out of the hotel, I used to see my hotel, La Meridian Jaipur. Oh my God, it's beautiful hotel, no doubt. So I was like, I used to say to my mom, that time this video calling thing were not there. Mom, I work in a hotel which looks like seriously heaven, So after working 12 hours, that was my motivation to see the hotel, wedding is happening. And, sir, it is also important to feel proud of where we are working. This is also very important. I would like to highlight. There are hotels in Dubai, amazing hotels. And I always say, when I go in my lobby, I feel like peaceful. I feel like blessed in my hotel. There are 1,000 hotels which might be better in look, but what is inside in our hotel is magic. People are happy. Everyone is cheerful. So yeah, because the company in which we are working is providing us bread and butter. So it's really important to feel proud and to act like an owner. If there is an electricity somewhere, this is my hotel. To have a feeling, this is my hotel. I always say, this is my hotel. I will switch off that. I will take that responsibility. And as I told you, there is somebody on top who notices everything, because he says that let's not do injustice with that guy. He is nicer. So yeah, this is how ups and downs. And I don't know, somewhere I was walking. I love running actually on my weekdays. I'm running. So on LinkedIn, I was popping up. Not for the job, trust me. I see in LinkedIn, there are a lot of good people talking about some subjects, and hotels are coming up to get updated. Then I saw there is a vacancy here in Dubai. I just applied. I just stayed interested. Then they say, share your CV. Then I sent the CV. From next day, interview started. Took around 3 months. Before that, I was offered by Sheraton Bahrain as a training manager, but with my delay in passports, okay, anyways, with delay in passport, with some other unavoidable government reasons, I could not get my passport on time. Offer was released, and company luckily promoted me also that time as a training manager. So I was not much interested to convince them. Then I got through Seychelles, an independent hotel with 2 shopping malls. I was like, seriously, I will train people who works in shopping mall. So I was like, no, I was not getting a hands-on salary. I did that offer also. This was my third one. I said, I want to really work hard. Accor is a wonderful company. They have 5,000 hotels. They have 30 brands. They are everywhere. So this reminds me, in India, Accor is going to be 100 hotels in the next 2 years.
Yes.
Can you imagine? Only Accor hotel is going to be 100 in numbers. Marriott's is going to be 120 in numbers. So how many hotels are coming? So we need such people like you. Okay. And working under Mr. Rahul sir is like, seriously, it's a blessing, because his experience is into so much colleges. Industries, colleges. I have seen, I know himself. He himself built a hotel, so scratch to top. So I think it's and your owning company is amazing. So I will tell you guys that you guys are lucky to work with such a hotel and owner, because when I was about to give this part of briefing to you, I told most of my friends, I'm going to address Mittal Institute. Mittals, right? So my wife, my family is very proud of me. I was like, oh, seriously? Yeah, they are coming up with more hotels. So my dad says, you do one thing, You just be in touch with them and help them whenever they want. So I was like, okay, surely I will do that. So yeah, there was a lot of ups and downs. I lost my godfather in the industry, my boss. My mother got through a severe heart attack, but with odd God grace, she's completely fine. A pandemic came, everything happened with me, which was not supposed to happen. I could have been easily got negative, easily. And I could have told my dad, there is nothing, my friends are sitting home who, there is nothing I cannot do. I could have done that, but I never gave up. I was like, what else can I do? What else can I do? I can speak to students, I can motivate them, and then I get energy from that, in fact. So there is a famous says, उसको मैं हिंदी में ही बता देता हूं कि अच्छा, इट्स लाइक दैट कि कौन कहता है कि आसमान में सुराग हो नहीं सकता? अरे कौन कहता है कि आसमान में सुराग हो नहीं सकता? एक पत्थर तो शिद्दत से फेंक के देखो यारो. सो पीपल जस्ट से आई कैन नॉट डू दैट, बट विद ऑल द डिटर्मिनेशन अगर आप उस चीज को करना चाहो तो आई बिलीव वैसे भी सर नेगेटिव सोच के कुछ मिलने वाला है नहीं. यू विल स्ट्रेस योरसेल्फ, तरह तरह की बीमारियां होंगी, तो पॉजिटिव सोच लेते हैं, क्या पता कुछ अच्छा ही हो जाए यार.
बिल्कुल 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 बिल्कुल. I think excellent Deepak, you shared a very motivational talk with us, and it's very much important. हम सबके लिए important है कि हम जिस टाइम में है और जिस टाइम में आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, ये बहुत ही अच्छा टाइम है जिसमें हम लोग बहुत कुछ सीख भी रहे हैं और आगे बढ़ भी रहे हैं, और उसमें हमें अपने आप को ग्रो करना है. एंड आपने बहुत अच्छी तरीके से बताया, दिक्कतें आती है लेकिन निकल जाती है, राइट?
दिक्कतें तो होगी सर लाइफ में, बिकॉज लाइफ इज अ जर्नी, और हम एक जगह से दूसरे जगह पे जाते हैं, वहां भी जो रोड है इट्स नॉट पैरेलल, इट्स नॉट कहीं ऊंचा है कहीं नीचा है, इट्स लाइक अ zigzag पैटर्न, सो इट्स नॉट सो स्मूथ एंड कंसिस्टेंट. बट गॉड गिव्स अस प्रॉब्लम टू मेक अस स्ट्रॉन्गर.
Yes,
so
I'm sure.
Why I say that we have to learn a lot from you, because you have seen ups and downs more than me. That's why experience is the best teacher. एक कहावत है ना कि कभी कभी the worst player becomes the best coach.
Yes.
And you should agree with me. Ravi Shastri, let me take example. You guys are from India, so you must be knowing too much cricket. Ravi Shastri is a coach. Saurav Ganguly is a coach. Sunil Gavaskar, do you know they were so great players like Sachin Tendulkar and Mahendra Singh Dhoni? No, they were not, let me tell you. But sometimes the worst player becomes the best coach, because आप जितना ज़्यादा fail होंगे, उतना ज़्यादा we should learn from our mistakes and failure, and that makes us stronger.
Very important, very important. I think hats off to you. You really shared a very wonderful story with us. And anyone has any question? कोई पूछना चाहता है दीपक साहब से, because he's here with us. Anyone has a question? Dinesh, Ajit, Sadan, Chef Sadan,
Exactly, Chef. आप लोग कुछ ऐसा पूछिए जो मुझे नहीं पता है, so that I can also find out and get back to you. Trust me.
Simran, Sonia, you want to ask something with sir? Anyone, please ask. And of course, anyone has a doubt, of course, they can ask us, and you can share your thoughts on our Instagram page also. You can connect with us also.
Till the time they think questions, I would like to share something related to virtual training. Students do not get opportunity to have face-to-face learning nowadays, and this will go for another 2-3 months. I do organize virtual trainings, and I ask my participants, with no offense, to switch on their video. What happens when we look each other, our flow will continue. You'll be able to concentrate. That is scientifically proven. But it might happen that when we are not looking at each other, we lose the flow. So I have seen when any kind of training happens for me, I just did a training on service recovery managed by Accord. So they were always saying that switch on your video, please, switch on your video, please. That makes you in the system. That makes you connected. Like, how we say eye contact is same like virtual training. So everybody needs to have their videos on from next time. Will be more interactive session.
Yes. Very important. So I would request all of you, can you switch on, put on your videos, please, so that Deepak can see everyone.
And all depends on you guys. Yeah.
All right. Deepak can see everyone. Okay. Perfect. So, great. So we have everyone with us. So Deepak, before we're going to wind up this session, tips for budding hoteliers and future chefs. Just 2-3 tips you would like to share with them. क्या लगता है कि क्या उनके लिए important है इस time?
Learning is very important because now competition is literally winding up. It's literally flowing so high. So I believe you have to start learning, do some experiment as in menu designing or like whatever, do something new. I can give you some couple of example that we used to have a Friday brunch and we upgraded that Friday brunch. Can you imagine? As I told you, with time, people's expectations are increasing every single day. Now we are educating our staff. I will tell you, I'm giving you example. These are the tips only, what best you can do. Now I'm educating my staff, what is social media and how a guest gives feedback. So when they know how these things happens, they themselves will be able to relate that, excuse me, whatever I am doing, this is the result of, this feedback is result of my work. You might be a very great chef or very good F&B manager, a very good training manager, but when your people do not talk good about your hotel, you cannot say that you are good at it, right? Tips I will say that be positive is what the best thing, first of all. क्योंकि अच्छा सोचने में कुछ जाता नहीं है, लेकिन बुरा सोचने से आपको स्ट्रेस होगा, आपको बीमारी होगी, प्रॉब्लम्स होंगे. Start doing meditation, do exercise. Being a hotelier, you should definitely do yoga a little bit because we have a lot of physical work and mental work. So to relieve ourselves, to calm ourselves, music only doesn't play an important role. The best thing you can do is, I'm not a fitness coach, but I do that and I have seen result in myself. Okay. By the way, also I'm 30 years old. I'm not that young. Maybe I look younger, but I'm turning 30 very soon next year. So I think exercise is very important for hoteliers. Exercise as in chef and F&B manager, they stand for long hours. They do a lot of hard work, but there you do not exercise your body. So morning walk you can do to have an aerobic respiration, to have fresh oxygen. Evening walk you can do, a little bit yoga and meditation you can do. Yes, please stay connected with your family. I think why I'm happy is one of the reasons that I'm connected with my sisters, my brother. We talk around 1 hour. Do not stay away from them because everything can be replaceable, but your family can never be replaceable. They are the one who will always be with you in tough times, and they will never get you depressed or have a bad feeling. Share everything to them. I mean, few people are very experienced, so I'm not teaching you all, I'm sharing my experience to you. So maybe in case you want to learn or get something out from here, you can definitely get. As I told you that if you feel that your communication is not so strong, start talking to people. Okay,
yes,
start talking to your son, start talking to your brother, start talking to your wife, start talking to your, parents and family will never make you fun out of it. So they are the first you can start with, and then gradually you can. So don't say that, okay, next year I will try or tomorrow I will try. Just do it now itself. Yeah, these are what I can say so for now, but if you have anything specific, you can ask me to elaborate.
Oh, well said. Well said. Thank you so much, Deepak. It is really a motivational talk for everyone. There's Molly saying, thank you so much for such an informative session. Yes, of course. And, well, thank you so much, Deepak. You spared time for us. It's a motivating, it's a very motivating speech, and of course, talk with all of us. And let me tell you, MIHM Bhatinda is committed to give the world-class education to the budding hoteliers, and of course, looking forward to see our students in Dubai whenever they're going to pass out.
I will definitely give opportunity when you have your final year students, whether I'm in India or, because my long term is not here in Dubai. As I told you, I love my culture and I love my country. I cannot hold having that chai from that 30 and having that food from that small restaurant in India, as I'm very, very much focused. But definitely I'm here for all the support. Both of the hotels will be happy to hire people from your hotel, because at the moment the flights are not allowed from India. So definitely we are not recruiting, but definitely my supports will be always there. Even if I'm not in India, I have very good connections with HR, and people will be always there with your students. And yeah.
Thank you so much, Deepak. And of course, it's time to move on and make it sure that Sonia is saying, thank you, sir, for motivating.
Yeah, so, always there. You guys can follow me on my Instagram, The Passionate Boy Story, and on LinkedIn, Deepak Kumar. On LinkedIn, I have 13,000 followers, and on Instagram, I have 4,200 followers. So please join me.
Let me tell you, all of you, Deepak, I'm connected with Deepak from a long time now. You know, he's a great motivator. and he always shared a lot of knowledge with everyone, not only with students but with the hoteliers also. Deepak, thank you so much. And as I said, MIHM Bhatinda is always there to support the young buddies, and will surely take this forward.
And we will do one session in August. You can plan one session, because in August I'm gonna take my 1 week local break. I have a lot of leave spending, so probably we'll do one session with more number of people out here.
Yes, of course. So
guys, also to addition to that, if somebody is student here, you guys should approach. It's not that sir has asked me to tell that, but you know, I personally want people to getting a good education under great leadership is not easy nowadays, because there's a lot of marketing happening and a lot of things happening. But what I will say, that if you have your friends and somebody is really interested in hospitality, you guys should be blessed to work under Rahul sir, because he has a very extensive experience in this teaching line and all stuff. So you guys should approach your friends and family if somebody wants to join. A lovely place to join in and to stay connected with me also.
Yes. Thank you so much, Deepak, and thank you so much all of you for connecting, and looking forward for more sessions with you, Deepak. And it's important that we all learn from these sessions, and we'll surely take this forward.
Anyone have any questions still?
Anyone has a question? We have a lot of thumbs up today.
Any question you can ask.
Prem, you want to ask something? Kajal, anything you want to ask? Sonia? Everybody saying thank you so much. There are a lot of thank you so much.
Pleasure, guys. Namaste, and we'll see you guys again. Okay. ऐसे ही आप लोग मुस्कुराते रहिए, खिलखिलाते रहिए, और बस अच्छा खाइए और अच्छा सोचिए. बाकी ऊपर वाला है. Everything will happen good. Okay.
And enjoy your off day now, Deepak.
Now I'm gonna talk to my favorite person in the world, my mom.
Yes.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you.
Bye.